My name is Maliha and I got 10 grade 9s in my GCSEs, which put me in the top 1% of the country. Today I'm going to share my advice with you guys on how to achieve those kind of grades. I just want to quickly say that if you guys have any questions or any video requests, you can leave them in the comments or you can email me. My email is in my channel bio. Also, just a quick reminder, I'm going to be running a webinar on Saturday the 10th of May at 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Zoom. I'm going to go through last minute revision tips and a live Q&A with me where I answer all of your questions in real time. It's £5 per space. Spaces are limited, so if you don't want to miss out, then email me ASAP on this email right here. Okay, so first of all, you need to have a mindset of achieving, and what I mean by that is a lot of students have this negative drive that is driving them to get good grades, and that's why like a lot of people are telling me that they're procrastinating, that they feel stressed when they're revising. It's because you guys haven't put the right reason into why you're actually doing this. Your driving force would be negative if, for example, you want to get good grades because you don't want your family to think you're a failure, and you don't want your parents to be mad at you, and you don't want to get the worst grades out of your friendship group. Those are all negative drivers because you're trying to avoid something, and that's where emotions like fear, lack of motivation, anxiety, stress, and hence procrastination all come from. In order to have the positive emotions such as excitement and motivation, you need to have a positive driving force. I just want you to first of all take 5 minutes, just sit down and think, why do you want to get these grades? Is it because you're going to be doing certain courses in college that you're really excited about? You're going to be doing a degree apprenticeship or a degree or an apprenticeship, or even if you haven't got an idea of what you want to be doing in the future, that's fine. You can just get it in your head that you want to get all of these shiny grades and good grades on your CV. That will open a lot of doors for you in the future when you do decide what you want to do. And what you can do is you can get a picture that represents your goal. For example, if you want to be a doctor, you can get a picture of a surgeon, or if you want to like earn loads of money, you can get a picture of like a bag of money, or like a private island or a private jet or whatever you want, and then just put that as your screensaver on your phone or on your laptop or computer. And that should remind you every time you sit down to revise that, you know, that is my goal, that's what I want to achieve. And you're doing this for yourself. You're not doing it for your friends, you're not doing it for your family, not your parents, society, nothing. You're doing it for yourself. It's really important to have that purpose in there so you know what you're working towards. A lot of people overlook that, and that's why they're procrastinating, that's why they're feeling stressed out, because they haven't got a positive driving force, something that they're working towards. That's the theoretical mindset side of things. Now, before we get into the practical side of my advice, I just want to quickly say that if any of you are really struggling with your GCSEs or with your exams or anything, you can actually have a free lesson with an experienced tutor on Lesson Wise, where they go through things like what your weak areas are, they answer all your questions one-on-one, and they improve your confidence in exams for free. And these tutors know their stuff. I'm talking Oxbridge grads, examiners. I'm also one of the tutors on there, so you could potentially get matched with me. They also do giveaways where they give away free AirPods, Amazon vouchers, just to keep students motivated. And it's a free lesson at the end of the day, a free one-on-one lesson, so you might as well take it. To claim your free lesson, all you need to do is go to the description of this video and click on the link that I've left in there. It'll take you to a page where you just have to fill out a form. It takes 30 seconds just so that they can match you with a tutor and get you started. It's as easy as that. And if you guys did want to continue on with more lessons with them in the future, you can have one-on-one sessions which are paid, or you can have cheaper group sessions for those of you on a budget. Anyways, let's get back into the video. So on the practical side of things, you need to be doing lots and lots of past papers at this stage. Why? Because past papers is a form of active recall, first of all, because you're applying your knowledge to different questions. It also allows you to quickly identify knowledge gaps, because you may come across a question as you're doing the paper that you don't really understand how to answer, and that quickly identifies to you that you need to go and revise that topic. It also helps you with exam technique. For example, with the essay-based questions like English and history, it allows you to practice structuring your answers in a way that will get you more marks. And with non-essay based subjects like science, you need to know like key terminology and what the examiners are expecting from you, so it allows you to develop that. Also, I'd recommend doing the past papers under timed conditions so you can practice managing time, because the last thing you want to do is run out of time in your exams. And what you would do is you'd mark those papers, and any mistakes you made, any feedback you have, write it all down on a document. And then as you do these past papers, you should end up with a growing list of mistakes on that document, and you'd read through that every day just to give yourself an idea of where you're making the mistakes, so then next time you sit down for your exam, you'll remember, oh, I made a mistake here, and you won't be making the same mistake again. That's what I did for my medicine entrance exam, and it worked really well. You can ask your teacher to mark it for you ideally, because especially for essay-based subjects, marking can be subjective. And also, if you were to book a free lesson with Lesson Wise, with the description link that I left below, you could potentially ask your tutor for help with marking your responses and your essays, because the lessons are personalised to you. In terms of incorporating daily revision for science and maths, I was doing daily flashcards for 10 minutes a day. And if you don't have flashcards, then you can do blurting every day on random topics and set a timer for yourself so you don't end up waffling for ages and ages and wasting time. And also, to get extra revision practice in, what you can try doing is getting a voice recorder app on your phone phone and just record yourself reading the flashcards and reading your notes. And then you can plug in your headphones as you're doing your daily stuff, like your daily chores or walking to school or coming back from school. You can plug in your headphones and listen to yourself reading the flashcards. That is alongside other stuff like flashcards and blurting. Don't do that on its own because that's passive recall, but it's just a little extra thing that you can add on top of your other active recall revision, just to help yourself remember more stuff like within the time that we have, because obviously we don't have much time left until exams. And yeah, that's all the advice I can offer. I hope this helped. Again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments or you can email me. Good luck with your exams, you got this, and yeah, bye guys.